Welcome to the mat, welcome to your practice, welcome to my channel, the best place to practice holistic yoga for your body, your mind, and your soul. Today's class is a flow to feel refreshed and revitalized. We will target the energetic body, what's known as the pranamaya kosha, to create a free flow of energy that will benefit our physical, mental, and emotional sheaths, or what's known as the annamaya kosha and the manomaya kosha from the yoga teachings. You don't need any props, but if you like to use a block, I recommend having that nearby. I will be using my block to support myself. Lastly, during this practice, I will invite you later on to layer in breath of fire, Kapalabhati pranayam. If you are new to that technique, check the description below to see if it is contraindicated for you. Otherwise, we're going to start in child's pose, balasana. So meet me there, please. You can take the knees as wide as feels comfortable for you. And stretch the arms out long. Reach the fingertips towards the top of the mat. Let the torso soften. Allow yourself to arrive onto the mat. Allow yourself to transition into your practice. Again, our intention is to create a free flow of vital energy so we may feel rejuvenated and refreshed. Use the hands to lift the gaze and simply slide the right hand through for a thread the needle variation here. And then soften the right shoulder, right ear back down to the mat. Feeling so thankful that we showed up today. Feeling so thankful for these teachings. Feeling so thankful for the opportunity to replenish and resource our energy. Last breath. Press down through the left hand, unwind, reach the right arm long, and wind the left arm through this time. Left shoulder, left ear, and settle back down, easing into our flow today. The pranamaya kosha, or the energetic body, is the second layer, the second sheath within the kosha system. It comes after the physical body, and it's followed by the mental, emotional body. So because of its positioning, it has a great ability to affect these other three bodies, physical, mental, and emotional. Press down through the right hand, unwind please, and meet me in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. First one, take those feet as wide as the mat. If you want to ease into the sensation in the hamstrings, pedal the feet maybe, or arrive into stillness immediately. Find what feels right. Find what feels refreshing. We all know that when our energy feels dull, heavy, lethargic, dim, it absolutely affects our mental, emotional landscape and our physical state. On the contrary, when we feel refreshed, revitalized, resourced, our body feels much more, I would say my body stands proudly. My posturing is very different, and my mental, emotional landscape is much more calm, centered, and confident. Bring the feet hip-width distance. Come up onto the balls of the feet and send the heels over towards the right side of the mat. Feel that stretch all along the side body. Shift the heels over towards the left now. Come back through to center. Meet me in plank pose, please. 3 breaths here. Let's tap into our personal power together. Firm the arms, send the tailbone towards the heels. Long line of energy from those heels towards the crown of the head, please. Last 2. Last one. Send those hips back to downward dog, only to tiptoe the feet towards the top of the mat, and then ragdoll hang for a moment. Bring the left hand underneath the face, bend the left knee, and open the right side of the body towards the ceiling. Reach the right fingertips high if that feels okay. Maybe bring your gaze along with you. Right hand returns to the mat, right knee bends, move to the opposite side, left fingertips reach, left hip goes back in space. Rib cage expands towards the ceiling to the best of your ability. Last breath. And come back to that ragdoll hang. Start to roll the body up. Take your time. Imagine that the body is recharging here. Standing upright, roll those shoulders back and down. Reach the fingertips overhead. Bring the thumbs to connect. Send the fingertips high, high. Inhale. And take yourself over to the left. Side body stretch. Next inhale, come back through center. Extend. Take it over to the right. Whole breath here. Back through to center, reach up and fold through the midline. Beautiful. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen from root to crown. Exhale, send that right foot back. Soften the right knee down, please. Rise up, low lunge with a firm foundation supporting you. Find that thumb clasp once again. Reach high. Take it over to the left. One more breath. Return to the midline. Frame the front foot. Curl the back toes under for a runner's lunge. Whole breath here. If you've got that block, place it underneath your right hand for an open arm twist. Send the left hip back as you strengthen the back leg. Left arm reaches high. Listen carefully. You might be ready for Vashisthasana side plank. You can drop that back heel to the ground and then stack the left foot atop the back foot for a side plank, or you can soften the right knee, swing the left leg back, and arrive into this variation of Vashisthasana here. Let's take 3 solid breaths together. Again, I keep imagining my body like my phone when you see your battery is charging. That same element is happening right here on your mat. Last breath. Meet me in plank pose. Set that block off to the side. Here's our opportunity for breath of fire. You can hold plank pose, knees lifted or knees down, or layer breath of fire in. Inhale to prepare and then begin. All of us, big breath. Exhale, option 2, Vinyasa if you would like to, but do it in a resourceful way. Don't expend any unnecessary energy. Take your time, enjoy the transition. We meet in downward facing dog together. 3 breaths. Beautiful. That right leg reaches high. Knee towards the nose. Plant that right foot. Soften that left knee down. Rise up for Anjaneyasana on this side. Find that thumb clasp, please. Firm foundation supporting you here. Inhale. Exhale, take the hands over to the right. Inhale, back up through center. Frame that front foot. Curl the back toes under. Find a runner's lunge. If you've got that block, get it ready underneath your left hand for an open arm twist. Knee stays over the ankle. The right hip reaches back as we reach the right arm high. Coming into your variation of Vashisthasana, I'm bending my left knee and sweeping my right leg back. You might be stacking your feet for that side plank variation. Right arm reaches high. 3 breaths here together. Choosing the variation that feels refreshing. Last breath. Right hand comes down. Last opportunity to flow. Move your own way. Move in a way that feels, again, rejuvenative. And then we'll meet in Child's Pose Balasana. Right where we started. Meeting me in an upright seated posture, sitting atop the edge of a blanket. If you're using one in your practice, sweep the arms high overhead. Find that thumb clasp again. Two more breaths. Imagine that the sides of your waist are lengthening. You're creating internal spaciousness for that flame, your personal power source, your manipura chakra to brighten and bolden. Bring the right hand down to the mat, elbow bends in towards the body, sweep the left arm overhead. Left hip staying anchored. Radiating through the left fingertips, last breath. Windmill it over, left hand down, elbow bends inward, right hand sweeps overhead. Right hip rooted. And come back through to center, hands atop the knees here, simple cat-cow movement. Again, make it rejuvenative, make it refreshing. That means it will look different for each of us. Sitting upright, gaze to the left, gaze to the right, back to the left, back to the right, back through to center, drop your chin, lift your chin, all the way up. Drop the chin, lift the chin, upright seated posture. Looking at my hands, bringing them into what's called the vittam mudra. You're simply cupping them here in front of the navel region. Roll the shoulders back and down, naturally align through the spine. The vittam mudra facilitates the free flow of vital energy. It's for the energetic body, the pranamaya kosha. Let's hold here for about a minute, taking resourceful, rejuvenative, refreshing breaths. 5 more. Last 2. Release your hands, relax them atop the thighs. Take a moment to scan the energetic body and the state that it's in now after this short practice that is oriented and designed to refuel and resource this sheath. How are you feeling? How is your energy circulating? How is it informing the other elements, the mental, emotional landscape, the physical experience? Hands into prayer. Let's close with an Om. Inhale to prepare. Gradually open the eyes. Please be intentional with how you will use this energy that you've just cultivated and created freedom to exist. Right? It's so easy to just drop back into autopilot, but take this energy that you just cultivated and apply it to something that matters and is meaningful. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this type of practice, you're gonna love this one right here, still focusing on the energetic sheath. And if you like a holistic approach to yoga, like we just did on the mat together, get my Yoga Reset Guide. It's a 7-step journey through the chakra system with on and off the mat experiences and teachings to help build your holistic toolkit. Thousands are already using it. You need to be one of them. The link is in the description below. As always, I'll meet you back here to keep practicing yoga holistically together.